All right. I haven't really been pulling cards lately, but we just had a new moon in Gemini and I really wanted to pull on that. So I wanted to come on quick and do that. I'm not going to stay on long though. It's just going to be a quickie. Do I want to use this deck? Don't. I want to use this one. All right. Well, before I pull cards, I should probably talk about the new moon. What is the new moon? New moon is a time to plant seeds. It's time for a new beginning. And the sign of Gemini, Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Gemini is the sign of the student, and the opposite sign is Sagittarius, which would be like the sign of like the teacher, the professor, the guru. But with Gemini, it's the student, it's learning, it's information, it's taking information in, it's communication, gathering information. So I feel like right now with this new moon energy, we're supposed to be the seeds that we're planting have to do with communication and gathering the information that we need in order to plant the seeds. Um, what else did I want to say about that before I pull cards? So if there's something that you've been wanting to do, or if there's something that you live in the AM on my birthday, rock on. Happy birthday. That's awesome. How old are you? Um, yeah, so new moon and Gemini energy. I feel like now's the time to gather information on whatever it is that we really want to set goals on, whether it's a job, um, relationship, family, whatever it is. Now's the time to really get things into perspective. You know, you want to get all the pieces to the puzzle to put the picture together. And Gemini energy, you can do that, you know? Um, but you also got to like weed through the bullshit too, you know? Um, Catalina Hutchinson. Did I read that right? Hi, how are you? Not Catalina, Katina. I'm sorry. My eyesight's terrible. Butter up me. Butter up me. Hi. Good morning. All right, I'm going to pull a few cards for New Moon and Gemini energy, and then I'm going to get off of here because I wasn't planning on coming on today, but I've been wanting to pull for all the moon phases, but I haven't been doing it. So we've got Seven of Wands, the Hierophant, and the King of Swords, with the Five of Cups at the bottom. I feel like I'm just getting a lot of past energy off the Five of Cups. It's like just like dwelling on the past. It's time to I just heard get the fuck over it. It's time to get the fuck over it. I'm being drawn to the green and the red. The green makes me think of the heart chakra and the red makes me think of the root chakra. I feel like something from the past that made you feel hurt and like heartbroken, and it put you like into survival mode. Um Page of Swords is underneath that. There was like an uncertainty with something. I just heard the not good enough. Made you feel not good enough. And then it's like you have to go into survival mode and you go into like autopilot. Um, but that's The Hierophant. The Hierophant is it's like, to me it's like spiritual law. He's like spiritual law. He says like, well, this is how things have to be. This is like your soul contract and what you're supposed to be carrying out in this lifetime. There's certain things that need to be done, and there was something to be learned from this. Um, and we've got the King of Swords here, but underneath the Five of Cups, we've got the Page of Swords. So I feel like what is to be learned is to how to go from a page to a king. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. Um, All right, so new moon and Gemini energy. If we're gathering information to plant seeds, we're taking what we've learned. We're really looking at everything that we've learned. We're really looking at all the information that we've gathered, and if there's anything else that we can gather in this time, then we do it so we can get a full perspective on what it is we were supposed to learn. So that way we can move forward, more evolved, more, I don't know how to put it, because I just heard Phoenix. Transformed. Not just evolved, but transformed. Um I just like felt like a, like, when you like swallow when you're like nervous, you're like, um that's that page energy, that like uncertainty, like hmm. Now I'm hearing swallow pride. You have to swallow your pride. That's like a huge lesson for, I think, all humans, is swallowing your pride, getting the fuck over the things that hurt you, but also taking the lessons that you learned from them. If you're like, oh, I'm just going to get over it, but you're not paying attention to what it was teaching you, that lesson's going to keep coming up over and over and over again in different experiences with people, events. Um, ooh, and then I know it's Gemini season, but no, we're going into Gemini season. Jesus Christ. We just started Gemini season, but like I just saw like Cancer season, and like everything that we're learning right now and all the information that we're taking in right now, we're really gonna feel it in Cancer season. Like really. Like I just saw somebody, like it was almost like somebody like got hit in the chest and it blew them back and they hit the wall. Um but that's not necessarily bad. It could be like something really good that just like hits you and you're just like, holy fucking shit. Um, I feel like for people that have learned the lessons, there's going to be good things coming. Um, I mean, but if you're not, the lessons will keep coming. Um, the lessons are always going to keep coming in life, but the thing is like we don't want to keep having to relearn the same fucking lesson. You're supposed to learn a lesson, move on, and then there's something else that's going to go on in life that you need to learn from. Um, but if what's that saying? When you keep like trying the same thing and expecting a different result, how does that saying fucking go? Um, like the definition of insanity. Is that what it is? I don't know. Anyways, whatever. I'm just gonna get back to reading the cards because I'm fucking up quotes or terms or whatever the fuck. Um, can you use tarot to make predictions? Um, See, here's the thing about predictions. You can predict where things are heading in this moment under this current energy, but if you receive information in a reading that's going to change the direction of where you're heading at this moment, then that could change the energy and then it'll have a different outcome. The definitions of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Thank you. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. My back is killing me right now. It's like right underneath my shoulder blade, so like I can't really get to it. Like I need someone else to just like dig under my shoulder blade, so it's like so distracting to me right now. Ugh. But thank you, Meteosaurus, and happy fucking birthday. Oh wait, did you say how old you are, or do you not want to share? Oh, 27. The legs started cracking this morning. Dude, I'm fucking 39. Oh man. Oh yeah, 27. Yeah, I think my daughter's father, we were gonna be going on our first date. I was 28. And I went to go like squat down to like one of my shoes like knocked under the bed. So I went to go like squat down to reach under the bed. And once I got all the way down, my knee went pop, and then this burning sensation went through it. And then I was limping for the rest of the day. Um, and my knees have been an issue on and off ever since. But now it's my whole body. So get ready, Meteosaurus, because the older you fucking get, the more everything hurts. I would recommend getting like a gym membership if you don't already have one. I just got one. I haven't gone yet. I just paid for it the other day, but I'm gonna start going because I shouldn't have to be in physical therapy from my body hurting from doing nothing. Like my body's so weak from just sitting around. But that's what happens when you get old. If you don't use it, you lose it. So keep that in mind and make sure you take care of yourself. It's very important. I wish I was taking better care of myself this whole time. Hey, Katie. How are you, my darling? I started a new moon in Gemini reading. So, after, if you want to start from the beginning, if you want to catch up on whatever I was saying. I'm 16 years old, mouse zippy garment, like a lot. Wait, what? What's mouse zippy garment? Anyways, hi, Mustafa. I played sports all of high school. My old age is gonna be a curse. Yeah, I didn't play any sports. I was too busy isolating in my room, crying, not trying not to want to kill myself. Oh, life is so fun, isn't it, guys? Like, look at this fucking guy. Um, all right, back to the reading. So, lessons learned. All right, let's look at this Seven of Wands and the King of Swords, and then I'm going to pull clarifiers, but I'm just kind of going to read the energy a little bit before I pull clarifiers. Mario, let's see your boobs, right? Oh man, does anyone ever like pull their boobs out when people come on YouTube and say that? I noticed the lighting on my phone keeps changing. It's bothering me, but whatever. Whatever. All right, the Seven of Wands. It's like you can either be resistant to the lessons or you can stand up and fight. You can stand up and fight. You know, if you've gathered all the proper information and looked at all the lessons and you've learned from them, then you know the right strategy to keep the higher ground. It's like if you're not paying attention to the lessons and you're not learning them and you're like, whatever, and you're just like defensive, like just trying to like push the lessons away, and instead of letting them empower you and teach you, um like I just see this guy like he's like losing his footing and he's right near the edge and he could fucking fall off, and then you have to get back up again, get back up this fucking hill so you can be on a higher ground so they're not all just standing around you beating you, and it's a whole fucking process. So, um, Gemini season. Gemini. What is it that you feel you've been having to learn? What messages do you feel that like the universe has been giving you? What messages do you feel God's been trying to give you through experiences, through events, through people? Like, the universe is crazy. Though, like, it'll send a person to you with a, do you ever have someone come up to you and just, or you're in the middle of a conversation, they just say something that is just like, wow, you literally just fucking answered a question I've been asking myself. It's because the universe will send someone to you to have that conversation. And if you're asking and you're like, why am I not getting an answer? You're not supposed to know yet. You're not supposed to know yet. And if you don't know yet and you want to know, you have to be patient. You have to learn temperance. Um, because that's when it will come to you. That's when it will come to you. When you just are no longer resistant. There's a difference between being resistant and strategic. All right. And then we've got the King of Swords. The King of Swords, it's like this this dude is like you don't want to fight this dude because he knows all the fucking answers. He knows all the answers. Um it's like you'll never win a game of chess against him. He's too smart. He was paying attention. He learned all the lessons. You know, it's like how I was saying about going from the page to the king. You know, it's like going from the Gemini energy, you know, thought, communication, learning, understanding, and then going to being like a, well, I know a teacher would be more the Hierophant is like a teacher because he's like a guru. But this is like that, I want to say this is like the aspect of the Hierophant that learned the lessons, that paid attention. You know, it's like I just heard I will not falter. I will not falter. Hi, Sam. How are you? School's out for summer. Oh, my fucking. Oh, man. It hurts. I want to. Fuck. I'm in physical therapy for my knees, and the doctor also sent a referral for my shoulder too, but the insurance will only cover doing one part at a time. So I have to wait till we like get my knees functioning properly again in order for them to work on my shoulder. So until then, I'm just like, haha. My school sucks. Zippy rigged strong. You know what's funny though? Um, when you're not in school anymore and you're like my age, you're gonna wish you were in school. You're gonna be like, I wish I just had to go to school. The fuck was I complaining about saying school sucks? Then you realize how much the rest of life sucks, and you're like, shit, school was easy. Even if you have a hard time in school, that shit's easier than the rest of life. I hated school when I was younger, but when I went to college, I loved it because I was going for something that I wanted to learn. Um, I like learning as long as it's something I want to learn. Like if I had the money, I would go to college and take every class that interests me. Knowledge is power. You can be this guy. You know, it's like going from the Page of Swords to the King of Swords to the Hierophant. You know, that's where we're heading. If we're not resistant. You know, we can be our own enemy. We can be our own worst fucking enemy. Oh my God, sent you an email a month ago. LOL, new house is coming along about. Died yesterday. Hydroplaned my car on the highway and got sideswiped by an. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm glad you're okay. My, my daughter's father, his sister, and his mother got like an 18-wheeler like caught the side of their car and it was dragging them down the highway. They were fine, so we can like laugh about it because that's absolutely fucking terrifying. Imagine you're just driving along. Well, Sam knows. You're just driving along and somebody's like trying to kill you. fuck? My luck is running thin, needing a retaining wall for a new house. Oh my god. Oh, damn. Well, I'm gonna send you some positive energy, Sam. Make some stuff go your way. All right. Remember I was saying like the Five of Cups is making me think about like past stuff. The Six of Cups, it's so this is making me think like it has to do with a person, whether it's family, friends, um, romantic connections from the past. We're supposed to be learning from them, the way they've hurt us, why they hurt us, how they hurt us. Because it's not just as simple as like like I've been cheated on before. It's not just as simple as like, oh, he cheated on me, like he's a loser. Um, there's always so much more that goes into it. Like the cheaters, they got their own thing going on. They're fucking broken. They're a mess. So it's like it's not even anything personal against you, but it still fucking hurts. Um, so it's like understanding that it wasn't about you. Like somebody wasn't cheating on you because you weren't good enough. That's how we take it. Like, oh, I wasn't good enough. Like there was something that I didn't have that maybe the other person had. But that's not it. That has nothing to fucking do with it. Um, it has to do with the other person and their own issues that they haven't dealt with. So it's just like it's understanding understanding everything that's coming at you from a higher perspective, seeing it from a bird's eye view, seeing it from the Hierophant perspective, the guru, well, you had to date that shithead so that way you could know what a shithead is like, so that way you don't date another one. Or so that way, if you get involved with another shithead and you don't realize it, you know the signs. Um, or if you're dating a shithead, it could be that it has something to do with your childhood and unresolved trauma with one of your parents that you need to work through. So you keep attracting someone that's like your shithead parent that keeps bringing up these feelings within you because you haven't dealt with them. A lot of people don't realize how much trauma they have not dealt with because a lot of it we don't even remember. Um, and it's not necessarily, sometimes people don't remember because something's so traumatic their brain blocks it out, but also sometimes we don't remember because we were too fucking young, so it just gets put in the subconscious mind and then it's beneath like a fucking lifetime of shit, so how can you remember, you know? Awesome, that's why we have insurance, lol. um all right, so instead of being defensive from things from the past, higher ground, higher perspective, strategy. The Page of Wands is the adventure page. It's like, all right, seeing things from a new perspective and going to head out and handle things with an open heart. You know, it's like being brave but open. That's I feel like that's a perfect fucking strategy um for anyone that's ever been hurt, but you also have to use discernment. Um and you don't just fucking have discernment. You don't just know shit. You have to experience the shit to gather the information. Um but also you have to gather all the information, because if you're only gathering like a little bit of it, like all right, say we'll use the cheating thing again. All right, say when you were dating the cheater, he wouldn't answer his phone or he wouldn't answer texts because he's shady, right? But then you meet a new guy, nothing about him is shady except he doesn't text you back. But only this guy isn't a cheater. He's just not a texter. But if you don't look at all the information you've gathered and you're just focused on, well, he's doing this one thing that this other person did, then you're going to push away somebody good and completely fucking misunderstand what's happening. Um, so it's like you have to, gain the knowledge, pay attention, and know what the fuck it is you're doing. Know what it is that you've experienced, know what it is that you've been through. You have to know where you've been to know where it is that you're going. Um, and if it feels like the same kind of person, the same lesson keeps coming up, you missed something, you know? You missed something. There's something that you haven't figured out yet of where you once were. Oh, I'm noticing like the fish on him. I never noticed the fish on his thing before. Um, they remind me of Swedish fish. I feel like there are like two things here with the fish. It's like Swedish fish. It's like there's a sweetness to this. Um, but there's also hmm, fuck. I'm being like now I'm being pulled to the trees in the background. Mm, I don't know. It's like I almost want to move on because it's like my thoughts are being pulled in so many different directions on this card right now. Fickle. Now I'm like seeing like the Pisces sign. You know how the fish are swimming in two different directions. Well, that's the thing. That's what the energy will be. You'll be pulled in two different directions if you don't have all the information yet, all the information that you need to move forward. But don't worry about like if you're like, well, I don't know if I have all the information yet, but so should I move forward? Try moving forward. If you move forward and you get pushed back, you're being redirected for a reason because maybe there's something you're missing, or maybe again, if you're missing something, you're heading in the direction that you shouldn't have. Um, so yeah, there's like this fish swimming in two different directions. So it's again, it's you don't want to be resistant, you want to be strategic. And fish belong in water. I think that's why I was being drawn to the trees. They don't belong in trees. They belong in water. They belong feeling. Because to me, the water in the card represents feeling emotion and being able to navigate through the water, through the emotions, instead of being pulled in two different directions, being able to just flow through it. Yeah, if things aren't in flow, some something's missing, information's missing. But if you don't know where to find that information, just take a fucking breath and just do what you got to do in life, but don't try to force anything. You got to allow it to come to you because like I was saying earlier, if you're asking, well, why this, why that, sometimes you're given the answer, but sometimes you have to just let it come to you. You just got to ask once. If you keep asking and asking and asking and asking, it's going to push the answer further and further away. Or sometimes it throws it so in your face that it's like, it's unpleasant. Oh. Usman, she is not astrologer. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, no, I'm not an astrologer. I know some astrology, but I'm not an astrologer. Can you tell me, please, are you astrologer? Um, hmm. Yeah, remember I was saying like connection in the past? What's underneath that? Conflict, fighting, disagreements. Hmm. And that's where that energy of like not feeling good enough or feeling like rejected comes from is like the conflict, the not understanding. And you know what a lot of what it is for a lot of people is people don't understand what boundaries are. They don't understand their own boundaries and they don't understand other people's boundaries. Somebody not liking something that you like isn't them being offensive towards you. They just that's the difference between them and you and them, you know, and we have to accept that. And if we can't accept somebody's boundary, then, you know, maybe we just shouldn't be connected with them. And if someone's not going to respect our boundaries, then, you know, maybe we shouldn't be connected to them. I don't care who it is. I've cut off family. They don't like it, but I don't I don't got time for bullshit anymore, people. I don't got time for bullshit. All right, so now we've got the Hierophant. Nine of Cups and the Magician. Yeah, see, because this is healing, resting, clearing the mind, allowing the answers to come to you. You know, when you go into meditation, um, like if you've never meditated before, it can be hard because, you know, you close your eyes and it's just like your thoughts, your voice in your head is just, it won't fucking shut up, right? So you got to learn to quiet that voice. If you learn to quiet that voice and stop thinking, you know, thinking is important, but we're not supposed to think all the time. Sometimes we have to stop fucking thinking, but we also have to know when that is, you know. If we're out drinking with our friends, that's not a time to stop thinking. We need to be thinking so we can be safe. But clearing the mind, when you can slow down your thoughts, slow down the voices and quiet them in your mind, that's when answers can come to you. That's if the universe isn't going to present them in the outer world to you. Um Now, we're clarifying the Hierophant. Remember, he's the guru. He's spiritual law. He knows what's in everyone's soul contract. He knows why you needed to learn that, why you needed to experience it. And this is what we're trying to become within ourselves. We're becoming our own guru, understanding why we went through the things we've been through, so that way we can evolve, grow, transform. I just heard explore. I mean, we do have the Page of Wands. Um, but we can't explore any further than we already have if we've got all these things blocking us. I think that's why I heard that with that. You know, you can't move forward, you can't explore, you can't have more if you're resistant to the lessons you were supposed to learn. You're just going to keep getting hit with more lessons. Now, the Hierophant, since he's the guru, since he knows, Nine of Cups is satisfaction. The Magician is manifesting, you know, manifesting what it is that we want, what it is that we desire, what it is that will make us completely and totally fucking satisfied. What will bring us peace. We can manifest what will heal us. And then anything that comes in to hurt us in the future, we know the process. We know how to allow it to come in, take the information, and release what isn't necessary. You know, it's like you're only supposed to hold on to the lessons. You're not supposed to hold on to the grief and the pain. There's like for me there's lessons that I've learned, but like or there's things that I've been through that like I'll still cry over even though I'm healed over it, because it makes me sad to like think about what I had been through. Um Shit, what was I saying? I'm noticing in the window, to me like to me this it's feeling like a conversation between the higher self and the self. Once you quiet the mind, the higher self can speak to you and you can hear it. um but wait, what was I saying? Whatever. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Going to live in home but run the business from the home. Sam, are you building a home for yourself or for a client? Sam, that's a great hustle. Hang in there. When the wedding rentals come, it will be worth it. Car is totaled, more money out of pocket. Just stressed out. It's life building a home for a wedding venue. It just seems I'm getting pulled in all directions, handling, grading myself. Yeah, life can get fucking crazy. But you know what happens after it goes like crazy? It calms down. It calms down. And then it'll go crazy again, but your eyes are dangerous. Mine? Well, I mean, obviously you're talking to me. I'm the only eyes that you can see here. Um, hmm. It's so weird. It's like I'm noticing like all these things on this deck that I had never noticed before. I mean, I also haven't used this deck in a long time. But I'm noticing how like his belt is a snake. It's just like constant transformation. Constant transformation. Is that what I was saying about I don't know, whatever. But anyways, yeah, constant transformation. It's like once you go like through the healing process and you understand it and you've healed like your deepest wounds, anything that comes in from there on out, it's in flow. You allow it to come in, you take the information that you need, you're like, okay, lessons learned. All right, yeah, that really sucked, but I can release that now because like the lessons which are going to help me in the future. So it was actually a blessing in disguise. Um like Sam, even your car, you never know. Like there could be a blessing in disguise with that. You could end up getting a better car. Um, Even though you're like it's more money out of pocket, but maybe your girl's gonna get pregnant and you're gonna need a van and you're gonna need to get rid of that car anyways. You know? Um, I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, like for me, the whole thing with situationship, dude, like that was a blessing in disguise. Because I mean, it opened me up to really diving into my father wound and being able to heal that. Like, you know, I'm cool with my dad, so I didn't realize that that wound was still there and it was like fucking infected. You know, I always like to use like the example of it's like if somebody comes up to you and stabs you and then it's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that, and you're like, it's okay, I forgive you, and then you don't go to the hospital. Like you still need to tend to the wound. You can forgive the person and be cool with them, be okay with them, but you still need to tend to the wound. um so once you like really like dive into yourself and heal those aspects of yourself, like you really start to see anytime something's coming in at you, you start to be able to like piece together how you're supposed to handle it, what information you're supposed to hold on to, what it is you're supposed to release. And the more you do it, the more things are in flow, and then the better life fucking gets. I mean, shit's always gonna happen though. Um, I love a lot of milk from Zippy Mercy. What? Sam, you are human. Feel your feelings, but keep your eyes on the prize. Yeah, keep things in flow. The shit's gonna come, Sam, but just be like, you know what? Life's going on. I'm gonna keep going because I know there's more to come, and I don't mean more to come that's bad. More to come that's good. There's more to come that's good. It's like if we keep like if all right, hold on. I got to be careful with how I say this. If we let things roll off our shoulders, um like these bullshit things like fucking car accidents and fucking shit with building the house. If we just let it roll off our shoulders and keep going, that keeps things in flow. And that will draw more positive energy and more positive experiences towards us. But if these shitty things happen and we get caught up in the, oh, what the fuck, then we're just pulling in more fucking shitty things. So we have to keep that in mind. Like, oh, wait, hold on. I don't want to fucking feel shitty about this because then that's just going to draw more shitty things to me. I want to stay in flow. But when I was saying let things roll off the shoulder, if it's something traumatic, like, if you had a family member fucking pass away and you're like, I'm just gonna let it roll off my shoulder and just forget that that hurts. Like, no, you have to allow that. Like when there's grief, you have to deal with like the grief. Um, Not that there's not grief from getting in a car accident, but I feel like the kind of grief that like almost like it's like it stops a part of you in time. It like if something happens and you feel like there's a part of you that's stuck in that, you have to deal with that. That's the kind of grief that you have to face. Um, so discernment, being able to discern what you should let roll off your shoulder and what you shouldn't, is very important. All right, let's see. King of Swords. What's this King of Swords gonna do? That's what I want to know. Ooh. Putting an end to the fucking struggle. That's what he's gonna do. All right, so we've got the regular Hierophant, but this deck came with an extra card, and it came with Happy Ganesh, which is, to me, like, this is like the serious Hierophant. Like, you need to learn these lessons. And then this is like the Hierophant that's like, you did it. Good for you. Blessings. Treat yourself. Have a party. Like, but when I said ending the struggle, King of Swords, what is he doing? We've got the Death card. Transforming. Something's coming to an end for something new to begin. And what is it that's ending? This fucking struggle, this battle. And then we end up with this guy. We go like from the Page of Swords, like gathering information and not really sure, not really knowing what to do. And then we learn, and then we become the King of Swords. And we're like, all right, yeah, so I know what to do from here on out. And now I'm navigating through life on this fucking chessboard, and nobody's fucking taking me out. So now I go from the King of Swords to the Hierophant. And now that I'm the Hierophant and I'm like sitting back and I'm like, wow, I've been through all this shit. I fucking didn't know. Then I did know. I started making the right decisions. I moved forward. I got the structure of my life. It's sturdy. It's strong. It's well fortified. Now I'm happy Ganesh. Now I'm the happy fucking Hierophant. He's like practically dancing on his throne. And didn't I say enjoy the abundance or whatever I said about abundance, and we got the King of Pentacles underneath that. Oh, and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, good fortune. Oh, and the Six of Pentacles. Yes. Giving and receiving, things coming to us. Um we're receiving, but we're also giving. We're keeping things in flow, in the physical, in the spiritual, in the mental, in the emotional. And that's my card reading. I'm done. I don't know. I might pull another card. Sam, as it happens, I lost my brother unexpectedly recently. What do you miss most about your mom? Still dealing with the past loved one passing. The car is really the least of my problems, and building new home for wedding venue. Just miss my mom a lot. Oh, Sam. Wait, did we talk about this in the email? Do you mind if I ask how your mom passed? Or did we talk about this in the live stream, like the first time you came in? Ow, my fucking shoulder. Oh, oh man. So I'm excited to have a gym membership. I'm getting rid of this fucking thing. And this flappy thing. And then this fucking thing. It's all gonna go, guys. Wait till you see how hot I'm gonna look. And then I'm really gonna start pushing Phantom to meet me. I'm gonna be like, you have to meet me now because I'm as hot as you are, man. Oh, Katie, when he sent me photos of him with his shirt off, I was like, what the fuck? Never felt so old and squishy in my life. Young, hot man with his hot body. The fuck? I'm all like, I'm old. I might dislocate my hip. It started with cancer, but turned into a malpractice. Yes, I remember you telling me this now. I remember you telling me that. Um, I'm sorry, Sam. Hmm. I kind of want to. Sam, Katie, you know what I would love to do with you guys if you guys like are open to it? I mean, I don't really want to do it on the live stream, but I would love to like would you guys be open to like I mean, if you want to, um I can help you guys with like a guided meditation to connect with Katie, your brother, and Sam, your mother. Um I One of my Reiki teachers had done it for me after my cousin passed away, and it was awesome. I didn't know what was happening. She was like, "Do you want me to help you connect with him?" And I had just like started like all like the spiritual stuff, and meditating. So I was like, "Yeah, sure." I didn't know what she meant by it, and then like when I was like meditation and I saw him and he hugged me, and I was just like, "Wow," you know. Um, and then afterwards, I'm like, wait, like, did I see his spirit? Like, is that what that was? You know? Like, can I see dead people? And it's like, shit, like, I can. You can. Anybody can. If you, like, meditate. I'm open for sure. It started. Oh, yeah, I read that one already. I'm open for sure. Yeah. Hmm. I wonder how I should go about doing it. Maybe, um, Sam, do you have any social media so we could, like, video chat on, like, a social media app? Or maybe, I mean, I could probably like pre-record a meditation. I don't know, it's up to you guys. Like, would you like something like pre-recorded so that way like you can like have it and keep using it? Or like would you want a video chat or talk on the phone? Um, because for me, like I've got like a million different voices in my head. So like meditation is always even now it's hard for me sometimes. Um, but guided meditations were always so fucking helpful because it like when you have someone like talking and you're listening to them and you're like visualizing it and being guided through it, it makes it easier because you're focused on what they're telling you. Um, but also the thing with guided meditations is like I've been to some guided meditation events where I'm following along everything she says in the meditation, and then like other times like I'm like following along, but then it's almost like I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something else in the meditation, and if that happens, that's what you got to do. Like if the lady was saying like, all right, now we're gonna walk down this path and we're gonna head to like this hut to like meet Merlin. But if I feel like I'm supposed to go path to go meet like Isis, then that's what I do. Um, but if you don't feel guided, or if like your higher self isn't telling you, no, do this instead, then you just keep following along with what the person is telling you in the guided meditation. I give you the socials instantly. Really don't do social media. Um, or yeah, because I have Snapchat. I can video chat and call and text on Snapchat. I have Instagram, Facebook. Um, I want to get another phone that's not like my personal phone number for to be able to give you guys. Um, but I have to wait till I can afford that shit. So for me, I will go with Sam's preference, but recorded because maybe others might find it and be helped also, which could be great. Yeah, I know. I've been wanting to do something like that and put it on the channel, but I kind of want to like do like a test. You know what? I can put it on the channel and I can email you guys the link so only you guys can open it, and you guys let me know like how it was for you. You know, yeah, if you guys are open to helping me with stuff like that, if I'm ever gonna like upload like some kind of meditation or something to the channel and I'm not sure, like, and I want one of my subscribers to like give me their opinion first, because I mean you guys are the ones that are watching the stuff, you know. I can shoot you an email with contact information. All right. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that because it wouldn't even take me long. It wouldn't even take me long. Mm, yeah. I had I like made up a guided meditation like for myself. Because I was like, oh, like it would be cool um if there was access to like all these things that I need to work on. And do you guys ever see Goonies? When they're like in the caves and there's like different like pathways. That's what I pictured. I was like, all right, I'm gonna picture a place like that, but only each tunnel leads to like a different thing that I should work on. And so I go into the guided meditation and I'm imagining that like I'm in this place and I'm like, all right, I feel like I should go this way. And I go down this tunnel and then it leads me to like this place, and there was like this box, like this little kind of like chest, and I opened it, and and the energy that was coming out of it was like the energy of rejection, and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't realize the energy of rejection bothers me so much. And then ever since I did that meditation, I realized like how much I have felt rejected in life. And so I've been like working on it and catching moments where I feel rejected, where at before I wouldn't have noticed because I would just brush it off, not realizing I was internalizing it from a deeper wound from childhood. Um, so yeah, that one was pretty cool. Um, then there's also like if you want to like do like a past life guided meditation, that's when like I'll like guide you either like down like stairs, or you can take an elevator and you like go down into your heart space, and then when you get there you open a door and there's a hallway, and down the hallway there's a bunch of doors on both sides all the way down, and each door leads you into a different lifetime. And then you go up to whatever door you feel you want to open, you open it, and then you can go in. But see, here's the thing, because people will be like, oh, and then you can just go in and experience a past life. No, you gotta also stay in that meditative state where your mind's quiet and allow yourself to see it. Because there's times where I've done like past life regressions, and I'm like the more I'm trying to see, the more blurry it gets. So then I have to like relax and just allow myself to see it and experience it. But then sometimes when you're trying to allow yourself, nothing's happening because there's still that anxiousness. It can it can be difficult sometimes, but um fuck my back. Wait, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah. All right. So I read for Gemini, new moon in Gemini. I want to make a mental note of, I want to do that guided meditation. And, or you know what? When you email me, Sam, that'll be my reminder. Katie, if you email me about it too, that'll be my reminder. All right. Now, I've got my weed. I wasn't even gonna pull cards. I was gonna come over here, sit, and just fucking pack a joint and smoke. But then I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna live stream. And then I'm like, you know what? I think I'm gonna live stream, and I think I'm gonna pull some cards. And then I'll pack a joint. I might not smoke on here. I'm probably gonna go outside to smoke though. Also, I have posted on my page of pictures of the new house build. Ooh. Wait, what page? I have a feeling my past life was my own grandfather. Well, oh, like you feel like you were your grandfather in a past life? It's very much possible. And you know what? Um, I feel like it's possible to I feel like it's possible for multiple souls to inhabit a body in one lifetime. Now, I think sometimes like they inhabit the body at the same time. And then other times I think one soul gets pushed out and the other one goes in. Um and then also like sometimes when we reincarnate, sometimes we can stay on the other side for years and years and years, not reincarnate. And then sometimes we reincarnate right away. My YouTube, oh, your YouTube page. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I just got a text. My sister-in-law is my massage therapist, and she's asking if I can come a day later. It's like, no, it's already like 2 weeks away. I'll tell her, yeah, because if she has another client that needs to get in there before me, I'll wait. Um, Marijuana. Dropping weed. This weed smells so fucking good. It's so stinky. Yeah. So what are you guys doing today? Katie, you're working, right? Sam, you're working on the house today? My school drinks milk. Ooh, you guys, I had the most beautiful flower grow in my yard. It's never been in my garden before, so I don't even know how it got there. Has anyone ever seen valerian? I've heard the word valerian from watching Game of Thrones, so it was like, it's called valerian. I didn't even know there was a flower called valerian. Plant. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I was like gawking at it for the longest time, like a weirdo, taking pictures of it from all angles, making a fucking collage of it because I'm a fucking weirdo. But I don't know if you guys have ever like when you get a picture of like a flower or like an animal or an insect from like just the right angle and like I don't know, it's very satisfying to me to like get a picture. You know how you take a picture and it never looks how it you see it in person? So when you get a picture and it looks how it looks in person, you're like, yes, I'm a photographer. It's very satisfying. I wonder where Jay is. He emailed me. I didn't email him back. Shit. I should email him now. I should be like, yo, motherfucker. Oh, I should message Vera too. Where's she at? Lenny, I wish I was rain yesterday and today paid guys 8 hours yesterday and today I hold on. Lenny, I wish I was rain yesterday and today paid guys 8 hours yesterday and today to stare at motel walls. We are just crazy. See my other phone. See, I got bats on my other phone. I was trying to tell you guys one night that I had bats on my case, but I couldn't show you because I was using this one. Yeah. I got this case when I started connecting with Lilith. Her energy started coming in. How weird. How weird is it, right, guys? I think I've said this before. How weird that when I was connected to Situationship Dude, that's I was doing a meditation and all of a sudden Medusa appeared. I had never had her appear in a meditation before. I had never like connected with her before and she appeared and it was weird. She licked my face and then blew in my ear. I don't know what the fuck that was about. But anyways, so then she kept popping up while I was still connected to Situationship Dude. And then when you read about her story, like she was pretty much used for her body. She was raped by Poseidon, used for her body, and then was turned into a monster for it. They turned her into Medusa with the snakes, and they cursed her. So anytime she would look at someone, they would turn to stone. So so Situationship Dude in the end ended up trying to like flip things and make it seem like I had done something wrong, like I had done something bad to him, and that's why he was being shitty towards me. Um, and it's like, dude, you put me in a situationship. You were using me for my fucking body and not telling me that's what it was. And anytime I would connect with Medusa and she like and hit like if I was like thinking about him, she didn't like him. She fucking hated it. She wanted me to stop talking to him. And I was like, but no, why? He's my friend. He's not meaning to be a dick. And then when he was like outright a dick, I was like, oh, wow, you are a fucking piece of shit. That's why Medusa didn't like you. And then like, I had stopped sleeping with him before he was really being a dick. Because he was like being shady, but then telling me he wasn't being shady and saying, but I'm pretty sure you are. But okay, whatever. If you say you're not, you're not. I had no proof of it, so I'm not gonna sit there and tell somebody they're being a piece of shit when I've got no proof of it. So we're just gonna take his word for it. Um, but he still kept trying to sleep with me, and I kept telling him I wasn't comfortable in a situationship. I would have never slept with him if I knew that's what it was gonna be. And so I stopped sleeping with him. I stopped submitting. And then that's when Lilith, her energy started coming in. And I started seeing bats a lot. And and when I was reading about Lilith, there's always different versions of the stories. Um, but the first version that I read was that she got kicked out of heaven because she wouldn't submit to Adam. And I'm just like, oh, you're gonna be a douche to me because I won't submit to you anymore, and now I just gotta go away? Like, what the fuck? I didn't even do anything wrong. So, why was I bringing them up? Medusa. And oh yeah, because the bats. The bats. So I had bought the case because I liked the energy of Lilith. I mean, I also have her. I also have her right here with her giant fucking bat wings. I mean, I also have another version of her, and she's got angel wings. You know, like if your shoulder or something hurts and like the nerve pain, it just shoots down your arm and goes into your hand. Everything just hurts all the time, guys. Oh, wait, what was I going to do? I wanted to email Jay and I want to message Vera. Vera, Vera. Vera, Vera. Um, okay, Katie. You better come back, girl. You better come back. So would like to see you in that suit. Ouch, bite my tongue. Oh man. No, I don't wear stuff like that. Situationship dude dissed me for a girl that wears stuff like that. She wears fucking cat suits and shit, even when it's not Halloween. Um, but I don't know. Maybe things aren't what he thought they would be, because now he apparently wishes we could be friends and has been thinking about me. Dick. Dick. Grass ain't greener on the other side, motherfucker. The grass is greener where I am. Great getting older, lol. You could wear dirty sweatpants and still be better than that. Well, that's like even like when I was a teenager, like I was like the one that would wear like sweatpants, a beater, and a hoodie that matched my sweatpants. Like I mean, I would wear like some like cute like girl stuff too, but I wasn't one that I always wore jeans. I wasn't like I don't wear skirts, I don't wear heels, I don't do that shit. I'm like jeans, t-shirt. When I was thinner, I used to like to wear like really like cute shirts. Um, but I always kept the bottom half of myself covered. Um, so the perfect outfit. Yeah, one Halloween I wore a sweatsuit. They were like, "What are you?" It was like myself. Put the candy in my pillowcase, please. Bye. I was like 14. All right, hold on. I need to message Vera. I gotta go to my business page. Switch. All right, so I messaged Vera. One Halloween, I wore a name tag with my name on it. It was my most successful year trick-or-treating. They were like, "Oh, he's slow. Oh, here, little guy, you can have an extra candy bar." All right, let me email Jay. I was 14. Where's my email? Okie dokie. Oh, gotta switch to the proper email. Where you at, Jay? All right, let's finish packing the cone since I'm taking forever to do it. But I like to make sure it's packed nice and evenly. I'm very like anal when it comes to certain things. And you wouldn't think it because my house is a fucking mess. Like I'm like OCD with certain things, but like I'll walk past a mess like it's not even there. Yes, a spliff Clorox bleach. Have you ever smoked purple chem? I love it. I, it's like, you know what I fucking hate these days? Like, fucking all like the young people and how they fucking smoke. They all want the fruity and floral scented weeds. You little pussies. Smoke something that smells like a fucking gym sock, would you? Because that's the good shit. The fuck? It's like if I want to taste fucking fruit, I'll go eat fruit. I want to taste weed. I want to taste the weed. I want it to taste like a fucking skunk's butthole. Like, uh, oh, it was so funny one night when one of my aunts was visiting from Pennsylvania, and me and my daughter's father had smoked outside, and we came in and our clothes reeked. And she she thought there was a skunk outside, and she didn't want to leave and go to the hotel until the skunk was gone. We just kept like laughing silently. You know, when you're like, we didn't want her to know we were laughing at her. It's like, bitch, you grew up in the fucking 70s. Grew up in the 60s and the 70s. How do you not know that smell? Oh, that's not good. Walking past it. Yep. Let it taste like it's supposed to. Yeah, my son gets like the carts, and they all taste like fruity. Like I like getting the carts that have like the rosin in them. Um because it tastes like the weed. Um well, and I also like to get a strain that tastes like weed. But like my son will get carts that like they they don't taste like weed at all. I'm like, it tastes like you're smoking like a regular nicotine vape that has some fruity flavor to it, and that's not my jam. That's not my jam. Hi, Tom. Hello, my darling. My darling Mr. Riddle. As long as my weed works, I don't care what it smells like. If I hit it and don't get high, it's trash. Ooh, you know what I fucking hate is is it when they grow it in cocoa that it kind of gives like any fucking strain this like generic fucking taste. Um, I think it's when they grow it in cocoa. I don't know. It's something different about when they grow it. There's like certain growers at the dispensary, all their weed has that certain, I call it like the green flavor because it just tastes like really green. Now, if it was a weed strain and it tasted like that, it would taste good. But if I was going to buy purple chem and I'm expecting like this certain like funky taste and then I just get this like generic green taste, I'm annoyed. It's like, especially like if you pay more for like your favorite strain, it's like I'm looking for a certain smell, a certain taste. Um, because it'll fuck up my high for me. It's like I'll still get high, but like I'm like disappointed that I'm not getting. I spend a lot of time feeling just like anxious or frustrated or just whatever the fuck in life. So like the little pleasures that I enjoy, I want to fucking enjoy them. So don't fuck that shit up for me. Make the weed the way it's supposed to be. I do carts at work. Yeah, it was funny when I first got my weed card and I had put rosin in a pen, and me and my daughter's father, we were working at his father went on vacation and we worked at his father's shop for like a day. It was like a clothing store. And we didn't realize how much the pen stunk. And we were just in the store hitting the pens. Oh, man. I'm surprised no customers said anything. Just can't have the smell in hotel industry. Yeah, friggin' where I live, you can smoke anywhere that you're allowed to like smoke cigarettes. You can smoke weed out in public, apparently, from what I've read about the laws of where I'm from. I'm like, wait, so I could like be sitting at a bus stop and just fucking smoke a joint? Cop's not gonna be like, hey lady, gonna give a kid walking by contact. Yeah. I don't know where to put this. I feel like I want to pull cards from this deck real quick. Hmm. The Wheel of Fortune, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. And the World. And the World. When I had put the Four of Cups down, I heard like luck is changing. A cycle's closing out. A new cycle's beginning. It makes me think of how we had the Death card in the other deck. Transformation. Something's coming to an end for something new to begin. And we also had the King of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune in this deck too. Um, hmm. I feel like this discontent energy is going to be shifting out. But also I'm getting off this card that when opportunities like come in, when offers come in, it's gonna be a combination of taking it and not taking it, but like knowing which ones are the solid ones, the solid offers. All right. I don't know. I don't know. I want to try coming back on later, but I don't know if I will. Maybe tomorrow or the day after. I do want to be more frequent with my live streams. I need 1,000 more watch time hours. But I have months before like I start losing the ones that I have. Because you have to have a certain amount of watch time hours within a year. Um, and when I started live streaming, I only had 250 watch time hours, I think. Oh no, I only had 250 subscribers. That's what it was. And now I've got over 1,500. And I started live streaming in September, so I did good with that. And I was a few hundred hours away from hitting the 3,000 watch time hours. Uh, but then the energy shifted, and then I got like pulled away from live streaming as often as I was. So now I gotta make up for like the 700 watch time hours that I lost. Whatever, we'll get there. We'll get there, and we'll get this channel monetized. It's the same here in Canada, but the labor law says the workplace is still allowed to regulate. Yeah, if you're on the clock. You look radiant, white flower. Thank you. Why'd you switch your thing? You were just Tom Riddle, where you were a moderator. Did you not want to be a moderator anymore, Tom? Um, all right, I just messaged Vera, but she hasn't come in yet, so I don't think she's gonna see it. But I don't know. I gotta come back on soon. I want to see everybody, and Jay missed the last live stream. Be able to see him too. Warming. Working. Working. How is work? Is it going good? Fucking back is killing me, man. Oh, work phone. Oh. So what are you on, like two different phones? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I've got another phone. I mean, I can only use Wi-Fi. It doesn't have a number. Uh I should no. Oh, Julie's calling. My mommy. I guess I'll get off of here and call her back. Three? Oh, you have three phones? Big pimpin', huh? Um, yeah. Oh, when I live streamed the last time, I had the phone that I had. I don't know if you guys were in there when I was saying, "Oh, this fucking quality sucks. I don't like this phone." I got a new phone. I went and I traded it, and I'm liking the quality better on this phone for the more expensive phone. But then I was like, you know what? With that mindset, I'm not going to be able to afford the expensive phone. So I was like, fuck it. Bye, Tom. I love you, my darling. Um, but I figure if I have the mindset of, no, I can afford this phone, then I'm going to attract in what I need to afford this phone. Being like, oh, I can't afford it. No, fuck that. I can afford it. I can do it. I can manage. I'm crafty. I'm strategic. Um, but I am gonna go. I gotta go call the mother. The mother. Julie. Yeah, I have her saved in my phone as Julie, not mom, because she should have me saved in her phone as mom. Oh, man. Fuck. I can't wait to start working on my shoulder and physical therapy. All right. I'm gonna go smoke a joint and call this fucking lady. Now she's texting me. Okay. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. I hope everybody enjoyed me rambling. I hope everyone got something from the reading. And hi, Papa, how are you? Have you been watching the whole time? Are you like waving bye to me, or are you waving hi to me? I feel bad if you just came in. I don't want to just leave you. Um, hmm. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying bye, but I got distracted because I was saying hi to Papa. Oh yeah, so thank you, everyone for tuning in, and, I'll be back. I'll be back to ramble some more and pull cards, and I gotta work on that meditation. I gotta work on that meditation. But anyways, I love you all so very much. Thank you for being here, and, yeah, thank you for watching me. It's kind of like weird. Like, imagine like if you like made a YouTube and like people like were watching and like wanted to talk to you. It's kind of weird, you know? It's cool though. But I hope you all have a great day. If I can work up the oomph to come back on later, I will. Um, and I did. Wait, you did what? Wait, what did I just say? I'm so burnt. I'm so burnt. Fuck. It's like gone. I can't even remember anything I just said. Made a YouTube. Ha ha ha. Oh yeah, so like what's on your YouTube? I gotta go check it out. I gotta go check it out. Um I don't know why I'm gonna show you guys. I just noticed little baby Lindsay. Oh man. Oh, it's dusty. Oh no. It's just been the other side of the desk collecting dust. I'm sorry, little baby. I'll take better care of you. Just games. I'm a nerd. Hey, nerds are awesome. And so aren't games. Well, except for games that men like to play with my mind and my heart. All right. I am going to get out of here. Yeah, that's it. I thought I had something else to say, but I don't. I mean, there's always something else to say. I have a problem rambling and saying bye. Anyways, bye guys.